Hey guys, it's Brian here with Real Estate and Economics Today. Today we have a very, very special guest, good friend and architect, Daniel Chelchowski from DKC Architecture. We're actually outside of one of the homes that he currently designed, about 3,000 square feet. The house looks fantastic inside, guys. So we're gonna go in and check out some of the things that Dan designed for the house.
Let's do this.
So Dan, we're currently standing what it looks like to be the living room. Give us some insight into this project here.
So, when the client bought the home, it was a small cape. He wanted to blow the roof off and basically just have a very open floor plan, which I believe we achieved here. So let me walk you through the whole downstairs, first floor. This is going to be the entrance. It's going to have a bigger door than this with a transom light, side lights also.
Beautiful.
As soon as you walk in, you have the closet here. This is going to be a little mudroom area.
Okay.
To kind of separate the entry from the living room. As you walk further in, you have a nice open living room with a fireplace. The windows on the sides to be symmetrical. And then you kind of move your way into the dining room and later here, kitchen, with an exit to the backyard, which is going to have a nice covered patio, a nice open kitchen here with a big island.
Beautiful. And Dan, I mean, this space seems very open, right? I know a lot of houses that we walk into, there's usually some walls separating here. It's very rare that you see something so open all the way through. What did the current homeowner have to do to get this thing this open?
That's a very good question. So I know you get this question a lot, and a lot of people walk into a house and they think they're going to just blow out all these walls and have this open space, but
Yep.
You can do it, but it's not as easy as it seems. So certain walls can be taken out. They're partition walls. Partition walls meaning they don't have any load bearing. Load bearing walls or structural walls, when they're taken out, a beam. So over here, if you look up, we actually had to add a pretty big, which is actually called a flitch beam with a steel plate in the middle. This actually recesses into the joist and still sticks out about 6 inches. But we needed to get that depth of the beam to span this long distance, which this is about 20 feet that it spans.
Wow.
So, adding these beams comes at a cost. So people do ask, can I take this wall out? Yes, it's possible, but it comes at a higher cost. So you have to determine what your budget is and take it from there.
Now, Dan, these walls being open like this, I understand you have the beam here and it's additional cost, but does it cause like any structural issues with the home in the long term?
No, I mean, we run the numbers, the structural engineer runs the numbers and makes sure that it's up to code and it follows the same standards as if it was a wall here.
Okay,
At
nice.
the ends of these beams, though, there does have to be a column, as you can see here, and this load from the beam comes down this column. So there has to be something below that in the basement supporting that column, with a footing and everything like that.
Nice, beautiful. I mean, look, this looks fantastic, right? I think it's worth the additional cost to go ahead and open up these walls, throw in that extra plate, throw in the support beams, because, I mean, this looks fantastic. This gentleman here that's building this house, he essentially has 3 rooms in a row. It looks like he has the kitchen. What is the second room here, Dan, going to be?
The
This is the dining room, and then we're gonna have the living room right here with the fireplace. So it's not every day that you see 3 rooms like this connected. That's why, you know, a great architect like Dan here at DKC Architects was able to put this design together, get a couple beams spanning across to open up the space and making it really functional. It looks fantastic. Now, Dan, do you want to take us through the rest of the house?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go upstairs here. These are temporary stairs. Permanent stairs will be coming a little later.
Okay.
This is just for the construction phase.
And why do they do this just for the construction phase? Do they not want to ruin the stairs that are going to be built?
The guys that build the stairs come in and measure everything, the platforms and everything. And you're right, they don't want to ruin the stairs while they're doing all the construction.
Makes sense, makes sense. Sorry for the noise, guys. We still have some work being done here at the property, so bear with us.
So the client wanted 3 to 4 bedrooms. We managed to get that into the space. So let's kind of start here from the stairs.
So as soon as you walk up the stairs, what do we have here?
You have a primary bathroom here. This is for the 3 bedrooms, and then we have a master, and I'll show you the master bathroom in a little bit. So just a regular size, standard size bathroom. Little vanity here, toilet here, and a nice size tub here. We're gonna have an exhaust. Obviously, you either want a window or you need to have an exhaust, but I like to always have both. It's nice to have a window in the bathroom. We come out here back to the hallway. You come into a decent sized bedroom. It's one of the smaller ones, but still a nice big closet here.
Very nice.
Over here. Another bedroom here.
This looks like it's a little bit bigger than the first one.
Yep.
2 closets, right?
2 closets. We were able to do that, so why not? It's always good to have more closet space.
Excellent. Now, Dan, quick question. I see there's an electrical outlet here in this closet. You know, I could see there being some need for it, but, you know, what did the homeowner have in mind when plugging in that outlet there, do you know?
This looks temporary.
Oh, it's temporary? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, it's coming out of the floor here. So I believe they put this in temporarily while they do construction.
Makes sense to hook up their machines while they're cutting, etc., charging, you know, their power drills, all that stuff, right?
Correct.
Perfect.
Now, a lot of times, kind of getting back to, you know, whether you could open up walls and things like that. Like, if you walk up to this wall, I'll show you why this is a structural wall. So this, if you look up, is supporting these joists that go across. So these joists end right here. There's joists coming from that side and this side, and they end on this wall. Meaning this wall is supporting those joists. And this load of these studs goes down and is supported below that too with a beam. So another structural.
Beautiful.
But let's keep walking through here. I'll take you into this kind of spare bedroom. Now this bedroom is interesting. It's more of a, the current client is going to use this bedroom as a closet for right now. But we still put a closet in here to make it considered a
Bedroom, yep.
If the client, you know, decides to have a baby, this is going to be the baby's room because it has direct access to the master bedroom. So you could go into the master bedroom from this spare bedroom, or you could walk through the hallway here
Okay, beautiful.
and enter the master bedroom as well.
So you have 2 doors here, right?
Correct.
One direct access into the master, or the other one direct access from the hallway where we came up the stairs. So, you know, I think it's a great idea. This is going to be a great big closet for the homeowner, and then it can double down as a bedroom once the homeowner has a child. So from here, it looks like we walk right into the master, which looks absolutely massive. I love the size of this thing. Give us some detail about this master bedroom.
So the master bedroom, if you notice, this whole second floor goes way further back than the first floor. this whole first floor goes over the backyard, over the patio, so you have a roof over the patio.
Okay.
And it allows you to create more bedrooms up here.
Now, I don't know if you guys can see the size of this master, but it's absolutely massive. This is a great size master bedroom. As Dan said, this actually extends over the patio in the back, giving the home additional square footage and making this beautiful sized master bedroom. What else can you tell us about this, Dan?
You know, doing that, going over the patio and everything like that, we had to do a lot of, you know, structural things where we put in a lot of beams and things like that. This is not very standard, but you know, sometimes you need it to create these type of spaces.
Beautiful.
Well, you have a beautiful coffered ceiling here, nice windows to the backyard, and then we plan to put the bed here, and TV, some furniture will go here. We put these in, the blocking, so when you hang a TV or anywhere you hang something, shelves or anything, you want to have some blocking so you don't have to look for a stud or anything like that. You know, ahead of time you have blocking here, you can just drill it right in.
Wow, that's awesome. No more of those stud finders, right? Guessing for a beam. So, you know, I love how things are thought of, right? And this is why you hire an architect. Things are thought of before they're actually built and implemented, right? So Dan and team have, you know, figured out exactly where things are going to go before they decided to build. And during the construction, they're making sure they're putting these items in place to make it easier for the homeowner once he moves in here. Now, Dan, what do we have here off of the master?
So, you know, we're walking right into a walk-in closet.
Wow.
So they're going to have 2 walk-in closets at the moment. His and hers, I guess.
His and hers, yeah, that's nice.
And like we mentioned later, that could turn easily into a bedroom. This door could be permanently closed, or a piece of sheetrock could be added in, and it could be permanently closed.
Okay, so here we have, from the master, we walk into the walk-in closet.
Correct. So you'll have shelves here, and as you can see, we put blocking in here as well for any type of shelves. And as you make your way through the closet, you make your way into the master bathroom, which you get a nice big shower with a bench.
Wow.
You get 2 shower heads. You get a nice jacuzzi over here with a nice little window.
Beautiful.
Right above it. You have space for the toilet here and a double vanity.
Wow.
A little his and hers here as well.
This looks amazing. I mean, Dan, this is very different from most homes that I've seen, at least, where you have the master bedroom, you go into a closet, and then you go into the bathroom. I haven't seen much of it, but this seems really interesting, right? With the closet and then the bathroom. Give us a little bit of explanation on why the homeowner decided to do it this way.
So the client wanted to separate, create somewhat of a separation from the bedroom. And
Okay.
I believe it's a pretty good idea. You have all your clothes and everything right in the closet. You're getting ready in the morning. You get out of the shower. You make your way right into the closet. You're not walking from one side of the room to another. So I just think it's very functional the way it kind of flows right through the process.
Yep.
And as architects, we kind of have to think of that. What the process of a person getting ready in the morning is and things like that. So we try to make those processes a lot easier for the homeowner.
Beautiful. I mean, I love the idea, right? So, me, myself, many times in the morning, I'm here sleeping with my wife. I get up earlier than she does. I can make my way through the master closet into the bathroom, take my shower, make whatever noise I make. Sometimes you're in the bathroom, make a little bit extra noise, going number 2. You don't want your wife to hear, but, that's something you can, this is a really cool design, right? Like, you can make extra noise here in the bathroom. You still have this closet to suffocate a lot of the noise, and then the master bedroom. So you can come here, take your shower, get ready in the morning, come in here to your beautiful walk-in closet, get dressed, and then make your way out of the master bedroom and into the rest of the home. So, I love the design, Dan. I think you guys did a really good job here. This is very unique. I think we're going to start seeing a lot more homes with this type of a design, right? Where you have the master into the closet, into the bathroom. I think this is absolutely fantastic. So up here, Dan, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 bedrooms, correct? Now, laundry, is that in the basement? Is that up here?
Let me show you the laundry. The client did want the laundry room up here, closer to the bedrooms. And so we placed it right off the hallway.
Okay, very
You
nice.
see, it's basically a deeper closet. We put these recessed boxes in, so the laundry, the dryer, has an area for the exhaust.
For the exhaust, yeah?
Yeah, for the exhaust pipes to go right into.
Yep.
And recess into the wall, so the dryer isn't sticking away from the wall too much.
Okay.
And then you'll have the washer here, and it's all very accessible from any bedroom.
This is awesome. I mean, how many times, guys, have you seen in older homes where you have the washer and the dryer down in the basement, you're lugging it 3 floors just to try to get your laundry up and down? I love that these new homes, they have the bedrooms all on the top floor with the washer dryer here. I love it. Now, Dan, let me ask you a question. I've been seeing a lot of this lately. This PEX piping. In previous homes, you know, in the past, it was a lot of copper piping. Why are folks and contractors and people building new homes, why are they choosing to go with the PEX piping?
So that's a very good question, Ryan. PEX is usually used, first of all, it's cheaper than copper. Copper prices have gone through the roof. And it's very durable. And the main thing, in my opinion, is the ease of use. So, you know, if you have an 8-foot piece of copper, it's very hard to feed it through a wall and up to, you know, the 2nd, 3rd floor. With PEX, it bends, so you could feed a whole roll of PEX all the way through the entire house. You still have joints and whatnot, but you can still feed the pipe through and make your joints wherever you need to.
Yeah, I mean, this definitely looks a lot more practical. I know with the copper piping, you need a lot of welding, right? You know, soldering, right? So, you know, this looks like it eliminates a lot of it. Like Dan said, this piping is very flexible. You have these joints here that you clip on. And like Dan said, these things are a lot more durable and they're cheaper. So why not innovate? But, you know, Dan, I love what you've done here as far as design. I can't wait to see this house when it's finished. What else, you know, can you tell us about, you know, the house, heating, cooling? Is it going to have, you know, baseboards? Is it forced air?
Forced air. We have two units, one for downstairs and one for upstairs. You know, heat rises, so a lot of times if you have the heat on in the whole house and one thermostat, upstairs it'll be hotter, downstairs it'll be colder. If you're downstairs, you're turning up the heat. The person upstairs is too hot. So to eliminate that, you put in 2 zones. You set the temperature you want downstairs, you set the temperature you want upstairs, and it totally eliminates that problem.
That's awesome.
It's just more functional, more efficient.
Yep. And now, Dan, here, right next to the master bedroom, I see this little crawl space. I'm assuming that's going to be an attic. What are you guys going to have up there?
Yeah, this is going to be the pull downstairs for the attic. It's going to be a very functional. It's pretty high, so it's very good for storage or of any kind.
Okay. Now, I know you were mentioning the heating and cooling units. Do the heating and cooling units actually get stored up there, or are they in the basement?
So one will be stored in the basement.
Okay.
And one will be upstairs in the attic.
Now,
Which creates, you know, ease of spreading the
ducting.
HVAC
Yep.
ducts.
Okay. Beautiful. And now, why do folks keep the second unit up in the attic? I'm just curious.
Just because it's easier to distribute the HVAC ducts.
Yep.
So if you have all the HVAC ducts running in the attic, you just make drop downs and you have this whole floor covered.
Gotcha.
From the basement, you have it and it goes through the basement and just goes right up
Gotcha.
into that floor. So you don't have to run things all the way through the entire first floor just to get to the second. It's more efficient that way.
Yep.
You're not pumping air all the way from the basement to up here.
Yeah.
So
definitely makes a lot of sense. So I know in my parents' house, which is nearby, they only have one unit in the basement. And what I noticed in the summer with the cooling, it takes a really long time to get that cold air from the unit downstairs in the basement up to the third floor, because we don't have an attic. You know, our roof line finishes right there. So, you know, I definitely feel that house is not as cool as it should be as some of these modern homes. So I'm guessing that's what you're saying, right? This unit goes upstairs, so the air has less space to travel through, right? It travels right to this floor instead of having to travel up 3 floors. Is that correct?
Yes, and another thing is that, you know, hot air rises, cold air tends to go down. So, you know, to cool a space in the summer, that cold air, it's very difficult to get it all the way up.
Yep. So.
Kind of what you were alluding to.
So it makes a lot of sense. So great work. Let's go through the rest of the house and see if there's anything else we can we can point out. But other than that, you know, I love the design up here, Dan. You know, you have 4 bedrooms. I absolutely love the master with the walk-in closet to the bathroom, super private in the back. You know, we have the washer dryer up here. The rooms are all very good size. Absolutely loving the design. I love the first floor that we walked through in the beginning with the 3 open spaces. I think it looked absolutely fantastic. I can't wait to see how open and modern it's going to look. So, Dan, thank you for taking us on this tour, showing us this home that you designed. You know, we look forward to seeing it when it's finished, and we look forward to seeing more of your designs in the future. You know, Dan is someone I've known for a very long time, always been a very bright kid, you know, got his degree at NJIT, and he's been, you know, working ever since. He comes from a construction background, specifically in construction management and project management. So, you know, Dan, we're very excited to see this project here, and we're very excited to see more in the future.
Great, thanks guys.
Thank you.